Today I'm going to be making creamy penne with sun-dried tomatoes. I'm going to be using some basil, some garlic, some sun-dried tomatoes, a little bit of lemon juice, some raw cashews, some unsweetened almond milk. And as you can see, I always try to use some type of whole wheat pasta. It's very important for us to have some type of fiber every single day. You can go ahead and use a knife to mince everything up, but I'm going to go ahead and use a food processor just to speed things up. First thing I usually like to put in there is about a quarter cup of raw cashews. I've got 5 fresh leaves of basil. I've got a half a cup of nutritional yeast. I've got about 4 cloves of garlic. I've halved them. 1 teaspoon of dried mustard. A half a teaspoon of dried onion, a little bit of salt, and of course some pepper. And then we'll go ahead and give this a pulse. Okay, that's about the consistency I like. It's a little bit like a Parmesan cheese kind of mixture. Now it's time to go ahead and put in the wet ingredients. Some lemon juice. Now here I've got a tablespoon of red wine vinegar. Tablespoon. I've got my full cup of unsweetened almond milk. And then I've got on standby some whole wheat flour. Now let's go ahead and pulse this up. All right. Okay, so as you can see, it's sort of thin, so I'm going to go ahead and add some of the whole wheat flour. So this is about a quarter cup. Got a little bit left there just to kind of see how things go. Give it a pulse. Let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, it's still a little bit thin, so I'm going to go ahead and put the whole quarter cup of whole wheat flour. Now it's time to put in the sun-dried tomatoes. These are not the jar can that has the oil in it. These are the packages that usually are found in your produce section of your local grocery store. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in. Okay, that's looking pretty creamy, so I'm going to go ahead and add it to a small pot that I have. You can always microwave this if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. Okay, so my noodles are about done. Let's go ahead and get them drained. Go ahead and put these in the bowl. Let's go ahead and add my sauce. Let's go ahead and stir this up. Now you can always add a little bit of hot water to this if it gets a little too thick. I usually like to just grab some of the water from the pasta and just kind of reintroduce it back in there until I get that consistency that my family likes. But this is looking really, really good. So let's go ahead and give it a try. That is so good. So it's relatively easy to make, and I'm sure your family is going to enjoy it. So good. If we're eliminating